Hey guys, this is Sean from the Campsite Sports Shop. I'm going to do a little instructional video for you guys that aren't too familiar with how to disassemble and properly lubricate a 1911. We'll start with the 5-inch government series. First, take the magazine out and assure that the gun is unloaded. I like to double check. We don't want any mistakes. First thing you want to do is take out the slide stop. So you're going to position it to the small little piece right behind the slide stop, just right there. And there's actually two ways. I'm going to show you the easiest way that I like to do first. I like to pull this back to this, push out the slide stop, which is going to be a pain for me, isn't it? And I'm going to let this forward. Now I want to cut my hand under here because the spring is going to want to cut loose on me. Just like that. Now I'll show you the reason why I did it that way. The reason I did it that way is because the original way they show you how to do it is pushing down on the plunger and turning your bushing. But now the bushing is fit very tightly to the barrel at the end. So the more you do that, it's just going to wear it out, and it will affect accuracy over time. That's why I like to disassemble it this way. So I'll take the spring out. You're going to take out your plunger tube, turn your bushing, which is hard to do. There you go. Once it's out of battery, take your bushing off, and your barrel comes right forward, just like that. Very simple for somebody that's not new to it, but it's really not that bad. You're going to wipe down the rails as best you can. As you can see, this gun needs a very good cleaning, but we'll save that for another time. But wipe this out as best you possibly can. The same goes with here, paying attention to the rails on the inside to make sure you get all the grit and dirt out of there. And the same goes for the barrel as well, cleaning the barrel as best you can. When you disassemble your recoil spring, if you take this off, there's a little hint. Each spring, on each end of the spring, has different, one is closed, one is open. Remember, open end goes out of the gun. So it's going to aim out of the gun at all times. So reassembling the gun, I like to put a little oil, one drip, right in the lockup area. You're going to put the barrel back in. I like to put a drip of oil right on the link, and a little bit right on the end of the barrel, because as you can see, this is where it flares out, where it's getting that tight fitting on the bushing. You just wipe that around there pretty good. Put the barrel bushing back in. Close that up like that. Recoil spring goes back in. Push your link up, and from this position it's going to go back on the gun. So I like to put a little oil on the rails. Now this link is what that slide stop is going through, so you're going to be trying to find it through that little hole right there. I'll show you. Put that on. Once it goes into battery, remember that little crescent spot? That's going to go right here. So right to that spot. Now you're going to find that link through that little hole. Now what you'll find on some 1911s, they'll have a very small scratch right here. This is from people putting in the slide stop and rocking it forward like that, which you don't want to do. You want to lift it up and push it down. There's a little plunger right there, right onto the plunger using both hands, and just push down. Sometimes it's a little tight, but you'll get it from there. Put it to battery, put your plunger in, and you're all set.